Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk about what to do if you're afraid of getting hurt while dating. So to put it rather simply, if you're afraid of getting hurt while dating, I believe you should not date. You aren't ready to date, because if you're afraid of getting hurt, what are you doing? Like, you're approaching dating from a fear-based mentality, and nothing good ever really comes from approaching something that is actually beneficial for you from a fear-based mentality. Like, it's very rare that things will end up working out in a good way, because you're already kind of shooting yourself in the foot before you even begin. And with something like dating, if you approach dating from a fear-based mentality, you're going to be rather avoidant. You're likely going to end up hurting other people who don't deserve it. And that's really unfair to them, because you shouldn't have even been dating in the first place if you're not ready. Like, that's on you if you hurt other people. Like, normally I would say, like, you don't want to guilt trip yourself, but if you hurt other people because you jumped into the pool when you weren't ready, that is on you. And that's something that you'll have to live with. So that's one important factor here. But another one is, if you're in that avoidant mentality because you're afraid of getting hurt, what happens if you meet someone who's actually a potentially great match for you? You could meet someone who's like one of your few potential life partners, but if you're not ready for them, you're going to scare them away. You'll likely end up pushing them away. And if they're a great match for you, they probably aren't going to stick around, because they've got other people that are going to want them, right? If they're like one of your potential life partners, then that means they're probably a great potential life partner for plenty of other people out there as well. If they've actually worked on themselves, they're going to be highly desirable in the dating market. So you're probably going to lose that potential match if you're not ready to meet them where they're at. And you just don't want to even put yourself in that position in the first place. It's better for you to not date so you don't even meet that person than for you to try dating by lying to yourself, believing you can handle it, and then scaring away someone that you may never meet again. It's really important, guys. Like, I can't stress enough how rare those potential life partners really are. People like that are just so rare. So when you meet them, you want to make sure that, if as much as possible, you're in a good place to actually capitalize on that opportunity, to be able to recognize, hey, this person is rare, and then put in the work to try to keep them around. So if you're not ready to begin dating, then don't even try to do it. It's just not worth it. You don't want to mess things up like that. You don't even want to run the risk of meeting someone who could be a potential life partner for you if you're not ready to meet them where you're at. And for the most part, that means if you just stop dating, your odds of that are pretty good. Now, obviously, you can't fully shut off that possibility, because maybe it's like a coworker of yours, or maybe you just randomly meet them when you're out and about. But for the most part, as long as you're not consciously dating on dating apps or other things like that, trying to have your friends set you up with people, then obviously you're going to greatly diminish the odds of that ever happening. But those are pretty much the main reasons for why I don't think you should date if you are afraid of getting hurt. It's just, I don't see many good things coming from it. Because even if you do manage to meet someone and you have a connection and things work for a bit, it's not going to work forever, because so long as you're afraid of getting hurt, you probably are going to be avoidant in some form. And how the hell can you create anything meaningful or worthwhile with someone if you're coming from that place of fear? It's just not going to work out. So what you should do instead is take the time while you're single to work on yourself, to really analyze why you're afraid of getting hurt. Like, dig deep, get to the root cause of this. That's how you work through these issues. You need to understand them. So ask yourself a lot of questions surrounding this. Why are you afraid of getting hurt? Are you afraid of having your heart broken? If so, why? Has it been hurt? Has it been broken previously, and you just don't want to feel that way again? That's valid. So that's not exactly a bad thing. There's no reason to beat yourself up over it. But now you should start working also on being better able to read people, so that you can tell when someone actually is a good potential match for you. Because sometimes we can have a track record of choosing the wrong people, and that's on us. Like, the people you attract is one thing, but you choosing them is another. So if you attract people who aren't great matches for you, people who betray your trust and end up hurting you, why do you attract them? What about them allows them to pull you in and gain your trust? Why are you attracted to these personality types that aren't the best for you? Really dig deep. What is it that you find attractive about these people? And then if you can pinpoint those specific things, try to figure out whether or not healthy people, good people, have those qualities as well. And why aren't you going for the people like that, the people who are actually good? Why are you going for these people who can't fully be there for you, who can't meet all your needs? So it's just important to really start asking yourself a lot of questions to dig down into the root cause of why you're afraid of getting hurt. Because you really shouldn't be trying to date from that fear-based mentality. Nothing good will come of it. You're either going to hurt other people or you're going to get yourself hurt. So just don't do it. Wait until you are in a better place where you're not acting from that fear-based mentality. You don't need to be 100% healed. I mean, I've said that in prior videos, but you really want to be in a place where you know you've gotten rid of that fear of getting hurt. Because otherwise, it's likely going to be a losing game for all parties involved. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this video. I truly do believe that it's important to work on yourself and feel like you're in a pretty good place overall. You don't need to be 100% healed, but you should be feeling like you're ready to begin dating. And if you are afraid of getting hurt, I just don't see anybody who could be afraid of getting hurt and actually be ready to begin dating, because that's just not the right mentality to even attempt it. So there you go. That's my opinion on this. I hope this video was helpful, and if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe for more. Otherwise, the easiest way you can help me out is just to like the video and leave a comment for the algorithm, and let me know your thoughts on this topic, and I will see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci!